Michel Nostradamus, considered one of the most intriguing and mysterious figures in history, is remembered not only for his intellect and scientific abilities, but also for his immersion in mysticism. Over the centuries, his prophecies have captivated the imagination of people from different backgrounds, covering a wide range of topics, from political changes to natural disasters. His writings suggest that he had a rare ability to predict significant events that would occur long after his time. His predictions continue to fuel debates and discussions, especially as we approach the events forecasted for 2025. One of the most fascinating aspects of Nostradamus's prophecies is their relevance to the present day, particularly his predictions about political and environmental changes that are expected to occur in 2025. Experts and followers have been analyzing his quatrains, trying to unravel the meaning behind his cryptic verses and identify which contemporary events they may reflect. In this dive into his most notable prophecies, we will explore the 10 predictions that have generated the most interest, especially with the arrival of 2025. 10th on the list, Nostradamus predicted the rise of a northern world leader, someone with the strength to challenge the established order. According to his quatrains, this later would bring about both positive and negative transformations, causing political upheavals and reshaping global relations. Many contemporary political analysts believe this prophecy points to the emergence of a leader in 2025 who could dramatically change the structure of global power, resulting in a global shift in leadership. Some speculate that the leader described by Nostradamus may already be in the spotlight, while others believe that this figure has yet to fully reveal themselves. Another major prophecy is related to the possibility of large-scale natural disasters affecting both powerful nations and smaller communities. Nostradamus's writings suggest that by 2025, the world could face an unprecedented environmental crisis, marked by earthquakes, floods, and storms of catastrophic proportions. This prophecy has resonated strongly, especially as climate change continues to disrupt natural systems and intensify weather patterns. Some scholars suggest that Nostradamus predicted the intensification of climate conditions and the resulting disasters. These predictions, viewed in light of current climate patterns, seem less fantastical and more plausible, increasing the urgency to address environmental issues. Nostradamus's quatrains also foresee social revolutions in 2025, driven by growing inequality and dissatisfaction with political and economic systems. The prophecies speak of a fire in the heart of cities, which many interpret as a metaphor for widespread social unrest. With global inequalities becoming more pronounced and social tensions rising, it is easy to see how the conditions described in Nostradamus's prophecies could materialize. From protests and disturbances to calls for systemic reforms, the stage seems set for a major social uprising, possibly in 2025. Nostradamus's mention of new technologies and powers that would emerge to challenge the status quo is also relevant in today's digital world, where online platforms and social media have become crucial tools for organizing and spreading revolutionary ideas. In addition to political and social changes, Nostradamus also predicted extreme climate changes. His quatrains refer to furious winds and raging seas, which many interpret as warnings of severe storms and hurricanes. These types of extreme weather events have become more frequent in recent years, and experts continue to associate them with climate change. Nostradamus's references to fire in the sky and rivers overflowing can be seen as reflections of wildfires and floods, events that have become alarmingly common. His predictions about these extreme climate changes are seen by some as a reflection of Earth's growing vulnerability to environmental degradation and the lasting consequences of human activities. Another major prophecy of Nostradamus is the revelation of ancient secrets, which he predicted for 2025. These secrets, according to his writings, would surface and challenge established beliefs, providing new insights into history. Many speculate that this could mean the discovery of texts, artifacts, or hidden knowledge that would drastically alter our understanding of the past. With technological and archaeological advances, such revelations are not completely out of the realm of possibility, and the idea that such discoveries could rewrite the historical narrative is an enticing prospect for historians and enthusiasts. Nostradamus's prophecies also suggest the possibility of major military conflicts by 2025, involving the world's most powerful nations. His writings describe wars that would be catastrophic, involving multiple nations and bringing the world to the brink of global disaster. The phrase, "fire and blood in the sky," is commonly interpreted as a reference to bombings and airstrikes, which could relate to modern warfare. In the context of the current geopolitical climate, this prophecy has raised concerns about the possibility of larger-scale military tensions, especially between major global powers such as the United States, China, and Russia. The risk of a military confrontation, possibly triggered by territorial disputes or ideological clashes, could lead to large-scale war, as described by Nostradamus. One of Nostradamus's most terrifying prophecies is the rise of a third Antichrist, whose appearance would lead the world into an apocalyptic conflict. Nostradamus predicted that this final Antichrist would possess great charisma and power, emerging from the chaos of wars and social upheavals. Additionally, Nostradamus predicted the possibility of an Antichrist from the Middle East, whose rise would be linked to geopolitical instability and turmoil in the region. This prophecy has garnered significant attention, especially in light of ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, such as tensions between Israel and Palestine, as well as conflicts in countries like Syria and Yemen. Nostradamus's writings suggest that the conditions for the emergence of such a figure could arise in periods of intense suffering and disaster, with nations fighting both internally and externally to maintain peace and stability. In line with his predictions of political and military conflicts, Nostradamus also foresaw the end times in his writings, suggesting that humanity would face cataclysmic events that would reshape the world. Among these prophecies, the most dramatic is the idea of a great fire that would consume the world, marking the end of civilization as we know it. This vision of global destruction has sparked widespread speculation about the true meaning of Nostradamus's words, with many believing that his predictions point to a final judgment or the end of the world. Whether this prophecy is literal or symbolic, it raises important questions about the future of humanity and the fate of the Earth. Nostradamus's predictions about the end times are not limited to physical destruction, but also to the moral and spiritual decay that would precede this end. In his writings, He warned of a future marked by materialism, secularism, and moral corruption, forces that would challenge the essence of humanity. These themes resonate strongly in today's world, where many people are grappling with issues of faith, ethics, and the search for meaning in an increasingly complex and materialistic society. As we approach 2025, Nostradamus's prophecies continue to spark debate and fascination, whether viewed through the lenses of faith, skepticism, or a combination of both. His writings remain a fascinating window into the future. The sense of anticipation surrounding these predictions serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of the future and the importance of staying vigilant in the face of potential challenges. It also encourages us to reflect on our own roles in shaping the world as we navigate a rapidly changing and uncertain global landscape. Nostradamus's prophecies, though often enigmatic and open to interpretation, serve as a valuable tool for understanding the forces that may shape our future. Whether seen as warnings, insights, or reflections on human nature, they offer an intriguing glimpse into the possible consequences of our actions. By examining these predictions with caution and critical thinking, we can better prepare for the challenges ahead and work towards building a more just, equitable, and compassionate world. Despite the uncertainty surrounding the specific fulfillment of Nostradamus's prophecies, one thing is clear: the future is full of possibilities, some of which may be disturbing or difficult to imagine. His writings challenge us to confront the realities of our world, urging us to consider the spiritual, political, and environmental forces that shape our lives. Through this process, we can gain a deeper understanding of our place in the world and the role we play in creating the future. As we reflect on the lessons from Nostradamus's prophecies, it is essential to approach them with an open mind and a sense of responsibility. The challenges he predicted, from wars and natural disasters to political upheavals and spiritual crises, are not inevitable outcomes but opportunities for us to act. By recognizing the potential for chaos and the rise of powerful figures, we can work together to create a better future and navigate the uncertainties of the coming years with wisdom, compassion, and faith. The mystery surrounding Nostradamus's prophecies will likely continue to fascinate and perplex people for generations. As we look to the future, we must remain open to the possibility of change and transformation, recognizing that the events he predicted may not unfold exactly as he envisioned, but will still have a profound impact on our lives. In this sense, Nostradamus's work serves not only as a vision of the future, but also as a call to action, encouraging us to be proactive in creating a better world for ourselves and future generations. If you enjoyed this content, please leave your comment, share it with anyone you think might be interested, and don't forget to like it. Your participation is very important to us.